Welcome back to Daily Talks. Today we want to talk about life questions. Life questions. There are two kinds of questions that we can make an approach of. First, there are worldly questions that we ask. Worldly questions. What shall we eat? What shall we wear? What shall we drink? How shall we live? What should we do? Who should we meet? What's my future going to be? All of these questions are valid in some ways, but they are not eternal questions. There are also questions that help us to fulfill the will of God in our lives, such as, how can I make God happy today? How can I pay back the grace that I've received from God? How can I fulfill the calling and the destiny that God has for my life? What is God's will for my life? Now, all of these questions are geared towards fulfilling God's plan and giving God the glory. And I think that many of us are asking the wrong questions each and every day. And so we are led to answers that are irrelevant to eternal values. If we are asking the wrong questions, then it will lead us to trying to find answers for those wrong questions, and it takes away our time, it takes away our energy. But when we focus our questions on God, how is God speaking to me today? How is the heart of God for God's people today? How is God's heart for that person at the grocery store who is helping me check out today? How is God's heart for my children today? What would God want me to say to this person that is begging for money on the street today? All of these questions pertain to an eternal value, because God values souls. God values His kingdom. God values His people and His church. So friends, what kind of questions are leading your life today? Are you worried about the cares and the things of the world? Does the news intimidate you? Does your surroundings and your environment make you feel like you're carrying a huge burden on your back? Then perhaps let's change the questions. Let's change our life questions to be more in tune with where the Spirit is leading us by His Word. Questions that will matter for eternity, and answers that will matter for eternity. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.